Hello and welcome back to the Germany campaign on Hearts of Iron 3 and Black Ice version 10.4. And well, where we left off, we were pursuing an advance towards this line position here, but sadly the Soviets have just swamped it with divisions, and to be honest with you, that seems to be the general state of play at the moment. The Soviets have pulled reserves out of their ass. You know, they normally get event-spawned units. And, well, we are dealing with quite the stack spam going on at the moment, but we're holding a relatively sort of long line. My hope is that I can get enough forces together to launch a decent offensive into 1942, but my major concern at the moment is that Finland finally is doing something, and it appears to be running away, which isn't all of that great. I'm somewhat worried at the moment about Finland, and I haven't really got many good ideas on how best to actually fix it. I mean, Sweden is at war with... Yeah, Sweden's at war with the Soviets as well, so if they manage to push through and defeat Finland, then our whole northern flank will become unhinged, and I'll have to start up a front up here. Now, there are decent river positions with which to defend, and infrastructure-wise, there's a massive infrastructure dead zone. So, I mean, we can easily probably hold, well, I mean, even a line in this Finnish area here, to be completely honest with you. But we might need to start thinking about what forces we want to dedicate to that. Yeah, including maybe moving you forwards to Petsalmo. But anyway, that is by the by. Now, they're not going to fall immediately because they've got a decent national unity, and, you know, they have to lose all of their victory provinces effectively. I think they've got a national unity of pretty close to 100. Oh, 82.4. Okay, so, yeah, Vasa would have to fall as well. So, I mean, we have... how many divisions? In the north we have 3 divisions. Now, we could immediately pull them back. I mean, we could form up at Petsalmo. I mean, this line here doesn't look too shabby, does it? And then we would still keep the port up there at Petsalmo. Yeah, concerning that Finland is not doing so hot, but we're not that far away from Pearl Harbor. Panzer Group Kleist has shattered? How strange. I imagine that they were in a front... Ah, yes, they were in a frontline battle. Heinrici is sort of having to defend himself. And I'm debating pulling this wing in, actually, and maybe just trying to hold Grozny. But we'll have to see. We will have to see. Now, the reason we're doing a little bit badly in a couple of different areas is that I have got quite the pullback going on in general. There we go. Okay. Because I am trying desperately to get some units out of the front and into some positions elsewhere, but yeah, at the moment it's not looking too hot. We can, yeah, feed you in like that. You are starting to reinforce, and yeah, I'm going to handle on that battle. That one is okay. It's a little bit dicey in the sense that there's a fair amount of additional units that we need to be careful about, and the Battle of Leningrad is ongoing. But yeah, a few minor concerns. I mean, this is when the Soviets are going to do well, because they're under the effect of their winter offensive modifier. So we do need to let them have their little bit of fun, and we just need to reinforce our lines sort of accordingly. That battle is just going nowhere, and I'm debating actually sending you just before they really peak. But yes, we are not looking too bad overall. As I say, the major problem is just the sheer amount of Soviet units which have been event spawned, which is never fun. Honestly, this hasn't been the... Just quickly, if you are like watching this and you're like trying to copy what I'm doing for whatever reason, this isn't how you play Germany. This is me fucking about and trying to like test a few things. This is probably the weakest German army I've ever done a Barbarossa with. And this isn't what you want to do, just at all. But what, you know, we did manage to accomplish in this campaign is a technological victory. I mean, my tech is absolutely unbelievable. I am kind of impressed with how good, you know, the leadership points and things have been in this campaign. I mean, we're in 1941 and we're doing 1942 level techs, and we're doing them way ahead of time, which is kind of cool. We've got amazing research modifiers. Like, you really can make research just crazy good as Germany now, which is kind of cool. And I mean, at this rate, we are going to unlock things like nuclear power, which is kind of cool. I've never done that in a Germany campaign, so yeah, let's go for that. Let's try and do some tech stuff. But yeah, on the front, we are really struggling. And speaking of which, we've taken a loss where I didn't expect to. Now, we do have some tanks literally nearby. I'm forming up a little tank corps. So if we need to use these tank units to stabilize the front down here, we can. It is of no issue. All has become quiet over here. But that is only because they are streaming into... I mean, we've got a decent stranglehold on Leningrad itself, which is good, but... yeah, we're definitely going to need to think about getting some units up there, actually. Now, as well as some of our other unit stuff that we've been doing, beyond reinforcing down here, I've also got a huge amount of captured equipment, just odd ad hoc formations and things which I need to pull together. Including a huge amount of Waffen SS. So, yeah, what I'm going to do is I am going to build those units out. So we've got some tanks in production, we've got a huge amount of industry in production. So what you should be doing if you play as Germany is any provinces where you've got like, where's it? So Frankfurt am Main, you've got this like heavy industry modifier. You want to make sure that you've got that on there. And then the same thing with like Hanover, maybe not Hanover, yeah, so Berlin. Some of them have got like level 2 ones, so like Dusseldorf has 2, and it's taking a bit of a hammering by the looks of it from some bombing. But that's an example of what you want to try and build up, is things like that. Now, the weather is having less of an impact than I thought it was going to. Which really does show the impact of the changes that have been made, where you can still fight in winter, and I can definitely tell that after playing this sort of through. Holding quite nicely up here. That's the problem. That's a real problem. Ooh. Oh, it's bad news bears. Now, we do have an air intercept mission going, so I'm not sure why... God, we are just being ground down, even our fighters. Jeez Louise. Come on, gentlemen. That is no fun. I really hate that. I hate using this, and then I hate the fact it like highlights the logistical highway like that. It's really irritating. Yeah, can you go, please? Thank you. Just gonna, you know, plug our lines a little bit. failed. Now, we don't really have much to reinforce with. We could just send some militia and the like up as well. That one looks worse than it is. That one's okay. This one's still heading over. This one's okay. But some of our fighting things picking up a fuss over there. A couple of random infantry divisions I like. I mean, okay. Doesn't really seem tenable either. Give some serious thought to falling back. Even more. They've got a lot of divisions. Just try to keep our bridgehead, I think, over here. I think we will provide a little bit of air support. Let's do that. See if we can't, shift things in our favour a tad. Yeah, this little Mohican might have to sort of pull back a little bit. Win that battle. Dropping at a rate of knots. That, on the other hand, is bad though. Get in there. Only air interceptor there, please. Throw in some additional units. Yeah, we've got another couple that are just reinforcing. We've got some medium bombers that have appeared, which is always good. This is what we like. The old thinking cap is not doing so hot. We'll trade with the US, why not? Give me all of your money. Supplies that we're lacking a little bit of, but that will reduce itself. Right, take the 5th Panzer into there, hold you into place, and yeah, we can take a motorised division up there. Reinforcements are in place, and then how long until we can get there? 6, that's good. On the battle here, which is very nice. There. The attack by the division over here is cement. Do not want to lose that, so we're going to reinforce it. Battle's going okay, and we're getting our reinforcements together. We're defending with Stockhausen here. a level 6 commander. Very good. This is less very good. Let's do the long way around so we don't get caught in any battles. That's not good at all. Take one division south to deal with that. You're hanging on. You're hanging on. You're doing okay as well. Okay, so we sort of stabilised it here. And that's without this second Panzer group. Now we are waiting on just a few attachments. Get them speeding along. Who leads the second Panzer? Oh, Mobile. Okay, so that's a victory. That's good. And Rommel is also winning. So we've finally managed to shorten our front a little bit. We're just waiting on von Speck. Come on, there we go. I might as well keep Beck in place just to provide a little bit of bonuses. This cav unit I need to upgrade really pretty quickly. And Shao is in place as well, which is good. Okay, we're getting yet one lead. Way, and we will easily turn that battle around. Good. We do have 8 or so, another 4 or so Panzer divisions and a motorized unit that we would ideally like to pull out the front, but yeah, we just need more infantry really. Should have built more infantry divisions. Manpower position is not looking all that amazing either. But you do get more, so next year we will also get some more. And then, aha. I'm going to pull back from both of those. Okay, yeah, there's the victory at Bryansk. Last cavalry unit is probably not a worry, but just in case, we'll take a division south. On their flank. I wonder. 1, 2, 3. If they do move further forward, we could easily push in. Start laying the groundwork and see if the AI will counterattack us. Right, this has got a heavy panzer unit in it. They rose up right in the place where we had our units making the way over. That's very good. Clever. Well done. Of all the places you could have rised up against us, you chose literally the one spot where you wouldn't want to. Well done. Alright, let's drop a save before the auto-save, as it can be a bit funny from time to time. That's looking okay. That's definitely looking okay. We're not being attacked now, so we'll just hold off. The Vorazny meat grinder ain't so hot. Okay, so a few units are showing a little bit of supply issues down here, which ain't the best. We were able to reposition that Panzer division in time. What is going on? Take a couple of you back in over there. And we could take the 10th Panzer south to join that battle, get involved. So they do have some heavy AA, so they've got some piercing damage. And the key thing will be, this month, on the 7th of December, is normally when Pearl Harbor should trigger. So, when they trigger, we will get America into the Axis. Right. Okay, there's the winter offensive. Not really what you want, but, hey, we will do what we can. Suddenly there's some supply issues, which isn't great. Ooh. Okay. What we're going to do is we're going to take you guys south now, because you need to go in that general direction anyway. Victory. First Panzer Army HQ can head that way. And then we can take both of you in this general direction as well. Popularity. So, okay, yeah. This is where we get some bad news bears. So, yeah, French Legion, thanks for some extra units. Yeah, Armored Designs, Werwolf. Fine. Okay, and the options we get are equipment for next winter. Like an easy event? No, I don't want an easy. Oh shit. Yeah, that supply throughput is not enjoyable. Marge is losing units and stuff, so yeah, equipment for next winter. You don't need to do expand the synthetic industry. Hey, we're role playing. Totally doing the old role playing, of course. That's gonna drop our organisation a little bit. You don't have to worry about an attack. Oh, okay. I mean, create a panzer division. Do the bank for international settlement, sure. And then, yeah, get another another division over there. I say let them counterattack. Is this happening? Is this seriously happening? There is a straight gentleman. Okay, so take the additional airbase. Even though that vent doesn't seem to be working correctly every time I use it. Okay, some 42 level 1s here that we're going to want. Yeah, including some air techs, but we'll come back to that. Defense and depth. I won't get that yet. That one decreases speed, and I'm not a fan of it. We need to get these as well. We've obviously let those drop a little bit. And there's a couple of engineer techs there. Oh, self-propelled artillery brigade. Yeah, there's a few that we still need to grab. What am I doing instead of them? The answer is not very much, it appears. Okay, that's not too bad. That's not good. That's less enjoyable. Right, pull back with you. Might as well just try and make a cohesive line like this as much as we possibly can whilst we wait for our reinforcements to get into position. What the fuck? Krasny. Defending okay there, defending okay here, perfect Vince. We've lost the Battle of Kerch. No, we haven't. We haven't. We most definitely have not lost the Battle of Kerch. No, no, no. Fucking better get over that straight. No, that's fine, we can afford to lose up there. Where we're going to have more trouble though is down here. Have a few reserves that we can bring over. And speaking of reserves, okay, let's leave leave the Lur Brigade. And a motorized division. And we can have a think about what we want to do up here. So we've just won that battle. We can take probably, yeah, that motorized division. And that slightly more stronger unit. And pull them towards Orsha. We have a further 3 Panzer divisions that we can send in that direction as well. So we will do. There's no point keeping them in one spot. Keeping someone in one spot, I've just noticed that that battle has suddenly taken a turn for the worst. Reinforce it with a couple of units. I'm just thinking we could take, yeah, the 21st as well. And get them in position. Finally win that battle there. Yeah, we'll build another tank factory. Thank you very much. Get into place, please. Some shattering, which is not good. Including being absolutely pummeled across the entire front down here. Including the Panzer division in place. This battle, we do have the motorized division that we can take in that direction. We're going to do that. That will take the infantry division that way as well. Okay. That's okay in that spot. That is not good. Shit. That's a fucker. Oh, bastard. Okay, well, we can handle that. We've at least rushed that militia unit up there. Take a couple of extra units up towards Krasny. We'll get a motorized division in situ. This is where the true firefighting begins, everyone. I'm most concerned about that battle down there, so we're going to reinforce it as quickly as we can. I didn't see a Pearl Harbor, but it might happen later in the day. Do an air intercept, please, on all of the provinces down here. And then, yeah, with you on over in this direction, please. Filthy. Okay, Legion Vaillon, yes, and which I think is a Belgium unit. Okay, so a few more divisions. I'm not a fan of breaking units, though. That is not good in the slightest. Flat battle. Das ist nicht gut. Das ist really nicht gut. Shit. Okay, well that's a major victory, so hey, we got something going for us. You are built up into a pretty decent area. Sure, Spain. Sure. Okay. We'll be back. We'll be back in a minute. We're going to go back to December 1st and, yeah. We might need to just be a little bit more paying attention to the US because there's a knack of doing this, I'm sure, that keeps them out of the Allies. But yeah, I'll see you in a second. Let's try and yeah. Okay, and I managed to fix it. I just had to get them in literally on the day. Now, we have a call to arms option. We're gonna pull it out. Brilliant. So the US is now at war with the Allies, and I can only imagine will, yes, begin to push out into Canada to take it. Now, we aren't at war with the Japanese, and I don't plan to be in the near future. So, the general aim will be to try and get the USA to ignore Japan. Just say, yeah, Japan, if you want to take all of this stuff, then fine. But the aim will be for, yeah, the US to start massively interdicting the British along with us. And, well, the British have taken a couple of areas up there, but, yeah, with the US on side, a US invasion of Canada. Very interesting. Very, very interesting. Not something you would have thought that you would have seen in the near future. And I'm desperately hoping that this Panzer Division can hold in that hills area. And we are being forced back a little bit over here, which is a pain in the ass. We managed to get over the river whilst I was concentrating on America. I am debating whether or not we're going to have to do a general fallback, and I'm desperately hoping that that isn't going to be the case. But we can trade different things for time. And that's what we're going to have to do. And then we're also wanting to... we can't... Well, their neutrality will drop off the edge of a cliff, I assume. Now that they're at war? Maybe? God knows. We've really made a really backwards world here. Okay, I mean... they're at least at war with who we'd want them to be at war with, which is the US. So, yeah, Toronto, Ottawa, Montreal. I think if we add a war goal, and I mean, we could just let America take them out. Yeah, Vancouver and Port Simpson. What is their national unity? 88.7, and they have how many victory points? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so in theory, taking 5 of them should do the job. So hopefully they can just take all the ones that are on the border. This is nicht good. Now that we've lost our river position, not good at all. It's definitely where they've got the most of their forces. Winning up there. So now that they're at war with Britain, that does aid us a little bit. Brilliant. So they're now at war with the Soviets as well. Let's have a look at their tech situation. So we're better on tech than them in pretty much everything. We need some Lend-Lease. Lend-Lease. Please, USA. Give me shit. I need it. Alright, and then let's give them some victory objectives. So... take out Canada as quickly as possible, please, US. Cut off that British trade and support. This nightmare world that I've created. And yeah, we're being pushed back well and truly. We might need to fall back to the isthmus over here. I mean, we could move some units into Sevastopol, and actually... yeah, we'll do that. Ah, they've left. Okay. Well done, AI. I guess that AI considers this breakthrough better than this one. To which I say, fine, if they want to do that, and that's the way they want to go, then good on them. That battle. This one is going our way slowly but surely. Chuck over there. Take that motorized division instead. upset that our panzers are not doing what they should be. But less upset to have a little bit of America. Come on, take Kingston. That's a decent place that you could grab. You've got overwhelming force. Just move in. Sadly, the Americans aren't quite doing what I want them to do. But now, the good old Axis has nearly 50% of the victory provinces in the world, which is pretty substantial, actually. Now, the real crazy thing is if we were able to get Japan to still drift towards the Axis, which we can. Oh no. Can you have Axis members fighting each other if they're both in the same faction, like, and they already had a war going? Probably can. But yeah, bringing Japan in would be good. I really need to pay attention to the Eastern Front, though. So that battle's going okay. A few over here. That one, not so much. Several over here, not so much. We expended a lot of effort to get the USA in, so hopefully it's worth it. The main thing is I want to see the US, you know, just dominate a navy. That would be amazing. Hopefully they'll take like some of these British islands and start laying the hurt on. Why are you... you're drifting towards the Axis. Good. Anyone else? Well, either way, we'll have had a massive impact on the world because... Did we lose... Shit. Not good. Not good at all. Okay. Think. Commando training advance. So the north is actually doing okay. It's the south that we're most concerned about. Well and truly. Okay, I think I'm going to call it an episode here. So thanks for watching. I look forward to seeing you in the next episode of the Germany campaign. Thanks again. Bye-bye.